Leadership is not just a role, it's a journey. When vision and values align, they carve a path for growth, purpose, and lasting change. I'm CADET SPOORTI of Class 10th, here to discuss about aligning vision and values to foster evolutionary leadership. So first, let us understand what vision and values truly mean. Imagine there's a person in a railway station approaching the ticket counter and requesting for a ticket. What will be the possible response from the other side? Of course, it would be, where to? Then the person replies, I don't know where I want to go, I just want a ticket. What do you think? Will he be able to get his ticket? Certainly not. Next, another different individual approaches and requests for a ticket to Bangalore. He'll surely get his ticket as he differs in the clarity. The one without any destination will not be able to move forward, but the one with clear vision will embark on their journey. To achieve anything significant in life, it is very crucial to have a clear vision, as it is the fundamental to take the first step. Now, you know your destination. How will you reach there? Will you travel on your foot? Take a train? Seek help from others, or perhaps carve your own path? This choice defines your values. Vision sets the direction, while the values define how you navigate your journey. Now, let us explore more about the vision and values. And these both together form the core of impactful leadership. There's this story of two parrot brothers, who were brothers but still differed hugely, as they differed in their values. The one with the thieves was cruel and spoke about killing and robbing people. But the other, which was with the sage in an ashram, was warm-hearted and spoke sweetly to people. From this narrative, we understand that how our environment and our experiences profoundly shape our values. It also highlights the importance of fostering the right influences in order to form right values, which will further guide us in achieving our goals. And there is something called belief system. It also plays a pivotal role in shaping one's values. So let us understand what belief system means. There's a kid who is watching TV. As soon as he hears his father's vehicle sound, he quickly turns it off and starts pretending as if he was studying from hours. And on the other hand, there's another kid who is truly motivated and studies. Now what is the difference? Their belief systems. The first one believes he has to study because his parents are asking him to do so. But the other, who is actually motivated, has understood the significance of education and he is studying for the sake of knowledge. Now, I would like to discuss with you all about 4 types of people who are found in every institution. They are classified based on their vision and value. And here are they. The first set of people are people with high vision but low value. These are the firm believers in the survival of the fittest. They are solely driven by their destination. Their path is decided by their destination. They are usually self-centered and they are skilled manipulators. They manipulate people in order to get their works done. They are pretenders of leadership but never true leaders. In order to become leaders, they have to mend their ways. And the second set of people are people with high value but low vision. These firmly believe that their way is the only way. They are bound by rigid rules. That means they are ritualistic. Let us understand ritualism now. There was a monastery in which the cat used to be tied every time the meditation sessions were held. It was because the guru had ordered so, as it was disturbing everyone. Then think what happens next. Soon the guru passed away and even the cat itself died. But the ritual was still continued. How? They brought a new cat and continued the tradition just because they were their guru's orders. From this we understand what ritualism is. These people live in the past. They don't really understand on what basis the rules were made and what were the importance of the rules. And next, these are kickstarters. That means they are not internally motivated. They lack self-motivation. They need somebody an external force to push them to do things. These people, in order to become leaders, have to be certain about what to achieve in life. They should have more clarity. And the next set of people are people with low value and low vision. These just move with the mob. They just blend in the crowd. They don't stand apart. They are the treaders of well-worn path, and they have no originality. They have no personal agenda or trait. They are nothing but mere followers. These people, in order to become leaders, have to go a really, really long way. And next, the most important set of people are people with high vision and high values. These are transformative. They quickly adapt to changes. They are the trendsetters. They set trends which are followed for the years to come. They are modest, not loud. And they firmly believe in their principles. They are principle-oriented. And these are called evolutionary leaders. Let me take an example of evolutionary leader, that is Mahatma Gandhi. He had these values of truth and non-violence, through which he achieved his vision of free India. Mahatma Gandhi was a barrister in South Africa. He could have continued staying there happily, but he decided to return to India. And this very decision of his eventually led to the freedom of India from the British rule, though at great sacrifices. There were numerous freedom fighters who contributed significantly for the freedom struggle. But there was this need of a leader who would unify all the efforts and steer the movement. Believe it or not, Adolf Hitler was a great artist. His paintings were exceptionally good, but he was denied admission in an art school in Germany. Now just let's ponder upon this question. What would have happened if he was admitted in that school? Maybe we would have remembered him as a great artist, rather than remembering him as a brutal dictator. Maybe the world would have evolved in a different way. So this is the power of decisions. They are very powerful. They have the strength to change one's life, transform nation, and even world too. The crux of my talk focuses on this important element of decision making, which is a significant part of true leadership. So let us discuss what decisions actually mean and how are they made. So now I'll discuss with you the DNA of decision making. So as you can see on the screen, there are three main elements. There are fundamental elements, life cycle element, and execution element. Now, I'll be asking you a few questions and you'll find the answers for them on the slide. The first question, what do we truly want to achieve in life? That is your vision. Vision is not just a destination. It is a broader aspect. As one starts traveling towards vision, they'll realize that it is broadening. And in life cycle elements, it is the purpose of your life. And in execution elements, these are called the goals. Goals are the milestones which are on the path towards your vision. Now let us understand the importance of all these elements. Now, there is a person, vision and purpose both in life, but they fail to execute it on ground because they don't have any plans. If they fail to manifest their vision, then having a vision is as good as not having any vision. Now, the next question is, how do I achieve? And there comes the values. Values define how you navigate through your journey, whether you'll do it in a good way or will you compromise. And in life cycle elements, it is the process you follow in order to achieve your purpose. And in execution elements, these are the strategies you make in order to achieve your goals. And the third question is, why of what and how? That means, why vision and why values? When you question yourself, you will get the clarity. And that will lead to standard life cycle elements. And then, at last, in the execution element, it is the choices you make. If you are very clear about your vision and value, your choices will automatically align with them. And the last and the most important is when to do what, and that is the context. And in life cycle element, it is the appropriateness. How appropriately do you react to situations? And in execution elements, it is the decisions you make. Now, To simplify this, I'll take another example. I want to be a billionaire. I want to earn a lot of money. So that will be my vision. And I have a purpose of serving the needy. And how do I achieve it? There's a goal. I want to start a startup, my own business. So that is my goal. Now, how do I move towards my vision? Those are my values. Will I compromise with my values, or will I travel in the right path? And it is the process, how I successfully achieve my purpose of life. And in execution elements, these are the strategies I make in order to flourish in my business, in order to come up with new ideas. Then, if I am very clear about my vision and value, I'll surely make appropriate choices and right decisions at right time. Everybody might be knowing about the great scientist of India, Sir C.V. Raman. He had this vision of becoming a scientist. But due to his ill health and family, he had to discontinue his studies. He couldn't go abroad. He gave his ICS exam and secured the first rank and joined as a Collector General. It was one of the highest paid jobs of that time. And now comes the turning point of his life, that one decision of his. The banner which made him rethink. The banner which made him jump out of the moving train. It was about All India Scientists Meet. The spark within him was ignited as soon as he came across it. The scientist within him compelled him to attend that session. And in that session, he got an opportunity. He was offered a job as a professor in a university. And later on, he quit his highly paid job and decided to follow his passion. Then he went on to set Indian Institute of Science, and rest all, as you know, is a history. Now, in conclusion, I would like to say that not everybody is a born leader. It is in our hands how we manifest our vision and how we achieve it. I am on my path. I am embarking on my journey of discovering what I aspire to become, or what truly my vision is. And I am working continuously to better my values. In the same way, I hope all of you will do so. And I firmly believe in these lines. Whatever you do, you have to do it better and better. You should never complacent in your endeavors, as success is not a destination, it's a journey. Leadership demands steadfast expression and the courage to make right decisions at right time. So remember, success is not a destination, it's a journey. Thank you.